Okay, so I'm going to read the second half right now of chapter 9, the challenge. I think perhaps, said Tio, that he knows his place better than you do. Watch what you say, old man. I am watching what I say, and what I say is this. You call yourselves guides. You call yourselves mountain men, but you are not. You are like a herd of sheep, a crowd of old women. There is just one real mountain man in the valley, and he's a boy of 16, called Rudy Matt. Franz glared at him, and the others glared too, and every man in the room was on his feet, facing the angry little cripple who was mocking and defying them. You call him crazy, said Tio. You call him a fool, but do you know what I call him? I call him the son of his father. Yes, I have seen it, I know. He has the blood of his father, the spirit and courage of his father, and he is the only one in Kurtal, man or boy, who deserves to wear the badge of an Alpine guide. A dozen voices tried to break in on him, but he went on relentlessly. You are the great mountaineers. Yes, of course. Each day you go out and climb peaks that have been climbed 100 times before that a mule could climb, or an old grandmother. And then you come back and you drink your beer and you tell yourselves how good you are. Well, maybe now you will find out that you are not so good. While you sit and swill your beer, 3 climbers are on the citadel. An Englishman, a man from Broly, and from Kurtal, what? A man? No, a boy. A 16-year-old boy who alone among you is not afraid. Who's afraid? The voice was Klaus Wesselhoff's. Old Tio wheeled at him. You are, you lout. He surveyed the others. You all are. Since Joseph Matt died 15 years ago, not one of you has dared set foot on the citadel. It is too high, you say, too dangerous. It is impossible. All right, sit here in the Edelweiss. Fill your beer and see how you feel when the impossible summit is climbed by others. When the world no longer knows the citadel as the mountain of Kurtal, but as the mountain of Broly, of Emil Saxo. Again, he raised his glass and he looked around the room. Come, gentlemen, he said, let us drink to the success and fame of the great guide of Broly, Emil Saxo. No one spoke. No one moved. And then at last, one man moved. Franz Lerner came slowly forward, stood beside old Tio, and faced the others. You have heard what Tio said, he told them quietly, and there are not many men who can speak as he has without our raising our hands against him. I will tell you this. I am not a coward. No guide of Kurtal is a coward, but neither are we fools who wish to throw our lives away. In years past, many men have died in the citadel. Joseph Matt, who was the greatest among us, died in the citadel. It has never been climbed, and I do not believe it ever will, neither by us nor anyone else. Especially not by Emil Saxo, put in one of the guides. No, never by Saxo, said another. The show-off, the big mouth, the boaster of Broly. Tomorrow morning, Franz continued, I shall start off for the citadel. There is no use starting now, for one cannot get up the glacier in the darkness. I shall go on until I find the 3 who are up there. They will not have got far, I promise you that. And when I do, I shall bring down my nephew. I shall talk Captain Winter out of his foolishness. And Saxo? Yes, what about Saxo? We'll show him. We'll pull him down. Yes, we'll go with you. We'll pull him down together. Together, the guides of Kurtal. Very well, said Franz, the more the better. Those who are coming be in the square at 5 in the morning. I'll be there, said Andreas Krickel. And I, said Paul Doglich. I too, said his brother. And I, said Klaus Wesselhoff. 1, 2, 3, 4, Franz counted, with myself 5. 6, said another voice. All eyes went to old Tio, who had been standing to one side, unnoticed and forgotten. Do not worry, I will not hold you back, he said. His pale eyes, which a few minutes before had been filled with anger, now seemed almost to be smiling. It is my day off from the hotel, you see, and this is something I think that I would not like to miss. And that's the end of chapter 9 of Banner in the Sky. We'll get on to 10 soon.